I guess before 42, the war had already started. But I'm a little vague on that because there was a lot happening those days, and
no doubt
being drafted, applying for commissions, etc., etc., and the pressure. I mean, at the time I was getting ready to graduate, there were 3 or 4 pressures that the university said you got to finish. It's important from a technological standpoint, and a potential value you may be to the war effort as an engineer.
Sure.
And then everybody else saying, well, you better get into the war.
Mm-hmm. And so you were drafted in 42, you said?
Yeah.
And did you, what did you serve as when you were in the war?
Well, the first assignment, of course, was taking infantry basic training.
Mm-hmm.
And then after roughly 16 weeks of that, I had somehow applied for a special program that the Army had to look through the records of draftees who had degrees in engineering or science.
Yeah, yeah.
And then shifting them over to some branch of the military. And I got pulled out of what was the ASTP program, Army Special, ASTP Special,
technical program or something. Huh.
And to the Corps of Engineers, who switched me to the Manhattan Engineer District, and I ended up in Oak Ridge, Tennessee, as part of the basic research program that was related to, I won't say they had much direct development of the atomic bomb. And
out of Tennessee, huh? Now, when did you, because you had a hand in developing the radiation symbol, you know?
Sometime during the time I was down there, I think somebody at University of California, Berkeley had a big program in military for the Manhattan Engineer District, came up with this program, and the first symbol was this fans of like that.
Right.
Well, this was, the first one was that they gave us to take a look at. They had these arms in purple and then this in light purple. So you could hardly tell the difference between
yeah, especially in the dark, right? Because purple's kind of black.
My first comment was to get the colors in contrast, and that's what the first start of it. And
so was it a nationwide test or kind of a
yeah, this was it wasn't nationwide, but except it was nationwide in the sense that it went to every place out that in a country that was related to radiation of one kind or another. And now by radiation, I mean nuclear radiation.
Sure. Yeah.
X-ray machines and all that.
Right. Yeah. Just for an international symbol that people would recognize as
or at least a national reputation. So.
Oh, right. Which has probably since gone international, I would imagine. Because Huh. Interesting. Well, I don't know if these dates help, but that's World War I, II, and then Cold War and Vietnam was in that as well.
That helps a lot.
So, yeah.